OpenAI, the ChatGPT guys, they've just released a new economic blueprint. It lays out their policy proposals for how they say the US can maximize the benefits of AI, as well as bolster national security and drive economic growth. Big deal. Chris Lehane is the Vice President of Global Affairs at OpenAI, and he joins me now. Chris, you're calling for, and I'm quoting now, straightforward and predictable rules when it comes to AI. In a nutshell, for a lay audience, what does that look like?
Stuart, thanks for having me. It really breaks down into three specific categories. One, at the federal government level, can we have clear guidance, a coherent strategy when it comes to national security? How are we leveraging AI to make sure that the U.S. continues to lead? At the state level, states can be laboratories of democracy to really lean in and benefit from what this technology can do. One of the areas we focus on is how can AI be supporting kids in schools. There's a lot of conversations about how we grow talent in this country. States can really play a significant role in that. And then the third level is infrastructure. People have said infrastructure is destiny. We need chips, we need data, we need energy. Those are the three components that allow this country to have the infrastructure to make sure that it has the AI compute, the raw computing power that you need to be able to power these AI systems. That in turn then supports the national security imperatives. It also supports the economic opportunity that our country can get from this technology.
I think it would be true to say that a lot of people, myself included, do not entirely understand AI, but we do want America to hold a significant lead in AI chips and technology. Do we have a significant lead?
We have a lead. That lead is not as big as it once was versus China. Vladimir Putin, who's not someone I would typically quote, has talked about the fact that whoever wins the AI race between the US and China wins the world. The Chinese have made clear they want to be the dominant player by 2030. Within the last 4 or 5 weeks, we've seen models, AI systems coming out of China that demonstrate that they have really accelerated their progress. Now, at the end of the day, and this is sort of the core concept that's built into this economic blueprint, the reason the U.S. is a superpower, at least a reason the U.S. is a superpower, is because of the superpowers of our innovators, our builders, our developers throughout our country's entire history. And we're at a moment now, given the race that we're at, which we absolutely have to win. I do believe we will win. But to guarantee that we win, we need to think big, we need to act big, and we need to build big. This country has done that before. And so what we're trying to do with this blueprint is really to promote and advance that mindset at this moment in time.
OpenAI CEO Sam Altman has been to Mar-a-Lago, talked with Trump, I believe, and he's donated $1 million to the inaugural fund. Are you in frequent contact with Trump about AI in the future?
We certainly, not surprisingly, for any company that is in the middle of such transformative technology, and you have to think about this at the scale of electricity, it's going to impact how we work, how we live, how we communicate, even how we play. All of those things come together. So this technology is so big that, of course, a company like ours, by definition, has to be in conversations with folks who are going to be coming in to lead this country as we go forward. And look, I think one of the things that we are really struck by, excited by, interested in, and certainly want to be partners with is, President-elect Trump has made really clear his perspective on AI. It is to make sure that America wins on the national security piece and wins on the economic competitiveness piece. We understand as the premier innovator in this space that we need to be part of that and have made clear that we want to be supportive of reaching those goals.
You got that in. You're the premier developer of this AI. Chris Lehane, you did that.
Stu, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks for being on the show, Chris. I know we'll see you again real soon.
I appreciate it. Thank you.